As a part of the Middle East Women's Leadership Network, we are passionate about helping women use media for their mission. And so the way we reflect that is we gather women a couple times a year for media summits. We offer training and story and branding and content and messaging and how to actually craft a potential film or TV episode. The next stage is we encourage the women to collaborate together, and so we create space during our events or after our events where women can get together and network and begin to share ideas and hopefully birth new media projects. And that's what's happened with this film.
So Nancy and I met at a film summit.
With the Middle East Women's Leadership
Network. And I knew about her because she wrote Magdalena, and I really wanted to meet her and get to know her, and I had been wanting to be a part of producing a short film for years. So I just walked up to her and said, hey, you want to make a film together?
So we came up with 3 ideas, and then I developed a little synopsis for those, and then we chose one, and that's how we ended up coming up with Portions.
I really liked the meaning of it. Immediately thought of women just like myself or any women out there who are really searching for more and are not satisfied with what's around them. And I feel like it can have so many different meanings, spiritually, physically, even creatively. I was really drawn to it because it was going to portray in a positive manner what the women in the Middle East are going through and have to deal with, rather than the other 2, which seemed, they were still great stories, but I felt like they had more of a negative portrayal of the Middle East.
Right.
So, yeah.
We felt like the other 2 were more typical of what you'd see,
exactly,
pointing out the hard life of the women in the Middle East, but we wanted to do something that inspired women that there's more.
As a woman with an Iranian heritage, it was important for me to be a part of this film because I want all the other women in Iran and the Middle East to have a voice.
When I heard that these 2 talented women who had come to our media summit and went through our training and built this friendship, we're excited to partner together to take their producing and writing roles and combine that. I just wanted to champion that, so we were excited to help them to launch this film and hopefully share it with millions of people around the world. My role as an executive producer was to come alongside Naji and Angeline and Nancy and help them birth their media project. And so I advised them, I took the lead in fundraising. We were able to raise the first 50% of the total budget, and that was kind of a matching fund, and that kind of incentivized them to go after the remaining portion. And I came alongside them in an advising, kind of a cultural role, and to champion them in their film project.
As producers, we planned, organized, hired, recruited, and basically were in charge of making sure the film was going to go into production from A to Z.
Basically, the producers are the ones that make it happen, have to watch the budget, basically bring all the pieces together, hire the director who also then helps. But basically the buck stops with us. We're the final say. We've got to make sure we have it work.
We want to showcase for women how to come together, collaborate together, and create a short film that's not too expensive. We want to show them how they can rally their friends and their networks together to create a story, compelling story. And ultimately, through our network and our relationships, we want to be able to show this particular film through TV, through social media, possibly film festivals. We want to show it as broadly as we can. And we're thinking of the whole MENA region, which is from North Africa all the way to Iran or Pakistan. So we want to reach the entire MENA region and of course then roll it out to the global audiences too, because we think it's a story really for everyone. But initially we have a heart for the Middle East, and that's where we'll begin with our distribution projects.